that's more spectacular. They were attracted by some rituals. But there's always Nam Sankirtan in every age, according to the Ananta Samhita. And in the Satya Yuga, it said, Narayana para Vedaha, Narayana para Aksharaha, Narayana para Mukti, Narayana para Gati. This is the Maha Mantra in Satya Yuga, according to Ananta Samhita. And this describes that Narayana para Veda. In all the Vedas, Narayan is considered to be supreme. Narayana Parakshara. It's the word Narayan. The name Narayan is a supreme combination of all letters. Narayana Paramukti, realization of Narayan is a supreme liberation. Narayana Paragati, and Lord Narayan is a supreme goal of life. Bhaktivinoda Thakur comments on this mantra. He says the meaning of this verse is that Lord Narayan is the goal of all science, language, and liberation, and he's the supreme destination. The Supreme Lord is fully realized in the form of Narayan, surrounded by his associates in Vaikuntha. The name of the absolute truth for devotees who admire his opulence is Narayan. Such devotees have a relationship with the Lord in Shantaras and a little Dasyaras. So this mantra, does anybody not know what Shantaras is? Can you raise your hand? Be honest. Does everybody know what Shantaras is? You don't know? Okay, very good, thank you. Rasa means a relationship with the Lord. I don't know everybody here, I'm sorry, because when we have some talks, we should be meeting amongst friends, but I don't know everybody, it's hard. Rasa means a relationship, and there's different types of relationships between male and female, between mother and child, between friends. And these in Sanskrit are known as Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhurja. Shanta Ras means in awe and reverence. Like someone may meet Bill Gates, for example. He was living in Seattle, Washington when I was there. And he had a problem. Although he's the richest man in the world, his problem was that he had a hard time finding genuine friends. There's a queue outside of his door every day. Hey, Bill, remember me? We were in second grade together for 2 weeks. Can I borrow some money from you? He has no shortage of people who want to claim to be friends. But he feels lonely. And so sometimes he would go to a bar with a hat, some dark glasses on or something, so people wouldn't recognize him. And he would make friends with someone who just wanted to be his friend. Now you can imagine somebody, they're friends with him for a few weeks or something, and one day they find out that he's actually Bill Gates, the richest man in the world. And then they become afraid of him. So that's Shantaras. There's some relationship, but that Shanta, it makes the love shrunk. It makes it weak. Then there's Dasyaras. Dasyaras is when someone wants to be the servant. And so many people, especially in India, practically every household of a wealthy person has different servants. And they have a certain relationship, and they may be friendly, nice with those servants, but they're servants. That's Dasyaras. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he says that this mantra of the names in Satya Yuga is mostly giving these two kinds of relationships. This kind of awe and reverence relationship of Shantaras, and the relationship of servitude, of Dasyaras. In Treta Yuga, the Maha Mantra was Rama Narayanayanta Mukunda Madhusudana Krishna Keshava Kamsare Hare Vaikuntha Kvamana. Calling out the names of the Lord, Hey Ram, Hey Narayan, Hey Ananta, Hey Mukunda, Hey Madhusudan, Krishna Keshava Kamsare Hare Vaikuntha Vamana. Bhaktivinoda says these are the holy names that deliver one in Treta Yuga. And these names indicate Narayan's prowess, his power. Devotees who worship the Lord with these names have a relationship in Dasyaras and a reflection of Sakyaras. So if someone's chanting these names, they have a relationship of servitorship and a reflection of friendship, but not such deep friendship. In Dwapara Yuga, the Maha Mantra was Hare Murare Madhukaita Bhare Gopala Govinda Mukunda Shore Yagesha Narayana Krishna Vishnu Nirashrayam Mam Jagadisha Raksha. It's also calling out different names of the Lord. Hare, Murari, Madhu Kaitava, the killer of the Madhu demon, Gopal, Govinda, Mukunda, Sore. Please protect me. Nirashrayam Mam Jagadisha Raksha. I have no other ashraya, no other shelter. Bhaktivinoda says, these are the holy names to deliver one in Dwapara Yuga. These names aim toward Krishna, who is a shelter of unsheltered persons. Devotees who worship the Lord with these names have a relationship in Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, or Vatsalya Ras. So Shanta means awe and reverence, Dasya is servitorship, Sakya is friendship, and Vatsalya Ras means the mood of a parent or a child. They have that kind of relationship. But in the age of Kali, the Maha Mantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And the Ananta Samhita gives the Maha Mantra in this order, with Hare Krishna before Hare Rama. He gives all four of these mantras. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur comments on this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Listen carefully. These are the topmost sweet names of the Lord. There's no prayer in this mantra. There's no request in this mantra. Right? Provocation for all rasas mixed with intimate attachment is found in this mantra. There's no mention of the Lord's power or giving liberation. This mantra reveals only that a soul has an indescribable attraction for the super soul by a thread of love. These names are the mantra for those who are on the path of Madhurja Ras. Madhurja Ras is considered to be the topmost of all the relationships with the Lord. And that's a conjugal relationship, like we have between male and female in this world. And that's considered to be the crescendo of all relationships. Constant deliberation on these names is the best form of worshiping the Lord. All spiritual activities of swan-like people, such as worshiping the deity, following vows, and studying the scriptures, are included in these holy names. In other words, when you chant this Hare Krishna mantra, everything else comes along with it. Studying a shastra, reciting Vedic mantras, worshiping the deity, doing archana, doing some yajna, some sacrifice. All those other things are included along with it. There's no consideration of time, place, or candidate for chanting this mantra. In other mantras, there's a consideration. You should chant at a certain time of day. You should chant in a certain place. But this mantra can be chanted everywhere because it's the name of the Lord. It's described that there was one devotee, great devotee, who was always chanting the name of Ram, Ram, Ram. He was so attached to the name of Ram. And one day, he was going to the toilet, and he's still chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. And Hanuman came there, and Hanuman saw, what is he doing? This is disgusting. He's chanting the name of my Ramachandra while he's doing this disgusting activity. This is very bad. And Hanuman kicked him in the stomach. Badmash rascal, and left. And then Hanuman went to Ayodhya to see Lord Ramachandra. But when he arrived in Ayodhya, he saw that Lord Ramachandra was bent over and suffering pain. And Hanuman became very, my Lord, what happened? Ramachandra said, it's my stomach. And Hanuman said, well, what happened to you? Ramachandra said, it's you. You kicked that devotee in the stomach. He's chanting my name. And that came to me. So in this age of Kali, in consideration of chanting the name, there's no consideration of time, place, or candidate. Everyone has a right. Every spirit soul has a right to chant the holy name. But you can't say that about archana. You can't say that about deity worship. Someone has to have second initiation. And even if they have second initiation, they should be a clean person. And they should understand something about the process of archana, science, and worship like that. It's not that everyone can perform yajna fire sacrifice is a very, very complicated thing. There's so many things they should know. And again, they should be the second initiated Brahmin. So many different processes are there which require something. Charity is a very good thing, but you have to be wealthy. Otherwise, if you're a poor person, you have nothing, how can you give in charity? There's some qualification for everything else. But in chanting of the holy name, there's no qualification considered. Everyone can chant the holy name. You don't have to be a Brahmin. Nadiksham nachasakriyam, the Purushcharya, ikshate. The Madhya Lila chapter 25, text 108, Chaitanya Charitamrita says that for this mantra, you don't even have to be initiated. And we'll speak something more, I hope, today about that. You don't have to perform Purushcharya. You don't have to purify the mantra. You don't have to do anything. You can just immediately chant.
Thanks. Is it because of Srila Prabhupada's magnanimity that it appears to me that prior to Srila Prabhupada, even Vaishnavis, they were restricted from doing deity worship, as far as I know. Like even in Bhaktisiddhanta's Gaudiya Maths, correct?
It's a controversial topic.
Okay. You can script it if you
but
want.
I can touch on it because it doesn't belong to me.
Okay.
And I'll just recite a few facts, and if people, they don't like it, they can go quarrel with somebody else because it's not tattooed on my chest. It doesn't belong to me. But there's many different things which are sometimes traditionally considered that ladies are not qualified for. For example, chanting Gayatri Mantra is one of them. But Savitri, who's the deity of the Gayatri Mantra, is a lady. She gives the Gayatri Mantra. And there's iconography, there's ancient statues in India of ladies with Brahman threads.
Oh.
Very ancient statues of ladies with Brahman threads. And there's also a lot of different mention in Vedic literatures and the Upanishads, and also we wrote some article about this some years ago. I could give you, if you wanted, exact references. And also different Puranas about ladies giving initiation. But Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, my humble feeling is that he saw the particular situation, and I don't think